Hello you! How we doing, folks? It's been a while. It's Sunday night. I'm here to play a game with Charley Pollard for your listening delight. I went to the moon and I've been to Australia and I went on a plane and now I'm back again. Excellente. We have a companion chronicle, season 4, story number 12, and that range from Big Finish Productions starring India Fisher and the Celestial Toymaker, with a ever-expanding shop, a bit of a mystery, marionettes, and plenty of toys galore. What did we think about it? Well, you're about to find out, but before we get to that, let's get to this. It's your panel for this evening, all the way from NYC, Mr. Will Medina. How's it going, Will?
Hey now, how you doing, everybody?
Yeah,
In New England, you lost.
Yes, round you, Brady. Good to be back. All the way from Mass, it's Sue. How we doing, Sue?
Well, go Pats, even though we lost. Whatever. Hello.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to see any fur flying. Good to see you, dearie. All the way from Tottenham. He's not even got his best shirt on the night. That's Philip Archer. How we doing, Phil?
It's not Parcher, it's Archer, but anyway.
Oh, here we go again.
Good evening, welcome, and enjoy the show.
Yes, well, somebody has to. All the way from Corpus Christi is a beard that must be feared. Texas Tim Wells. Timbo, how's it going, man?
All right, howdy.
Good to see you, mate. And we have a newbie. Break him in gently. Kieran, how are you, mate?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good to see you, mate. Good to have you aboard, and hopefully the first of many. So, guys, Solitaire. Ironic, interesting title, considering there's no a game of Solitaire played within this this whole
In the
audio.
beginning.
Well, in the beginning, but as it turns out, Charley Pollard does have to have a hell of a lot of patience to deal with the Celestial Toymaker and this outing from John Dorney. So, what do we think? Opening thoughts. Can I get your initial opening thoughts on Solitaire, please, Kieran? India Fisher?
Well, Solitaire is, for me, perhaps one of my favourite companion chronicles throughout the entire range. It is such a brilliant story. It's full of twists and shocks, and it just left me breathless and wanting more. India Fisher is honestly astonishing in this story, and at this point I feel India Fisher is in the prime in her acting career, and it definitely shines. Charley is such an exceptional character, and her being in this story is something I don't think I could see anybody else taking over, because she was definitely meant for this story. She's very clever and complex throughout. I think, in my opinion, this story is kind of like a template, if you will, for the Charley spin-off series within Big Finish, because this story just showcases the fact that Charley can handle a hone throughout the dangerous times. I mean, after all, the Toymaker has actually beaten the Doctor at the game he's played, so it's down to Charley to beat the Toymaker at his own game, which obviously she does. And like I said, this is a good way of showcasing why Charley deserved her own spin-off. And David Bailey, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Yep.
It is absolutely astonishing, given a really dark performance. I truly think the Toymaker is one of the most underrated villains throughout Doctor Who deserved more stories. And also, I know this may seem small, but I like to mention the fact about that booming background voice of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, which actually, it gives me chills every time I listen to it. And John Dorney is one of my favourite Big Finish writers, and he is well renowned throughout the Big Finish community. And again, this is another one of his fine scripts, and definitely one of the best, like I said, throughout the entire companion chronicle range. But yeah, I do think Solitaire is such a surreal story, which is cleverly written. And I think, honestly, everybody should definitely check this out, especially if you are a diehard Charley fan.
Okay, mate. Thank you. Concise, very thought-provoking, and welcome aboard. That's how you review something, Phil. I like it, mate. Timbo, open thoughts, mate. Solitaire.
Well, I would agree with a lot of that that Kieran just said. But is it not the case that it was the big twist was that the Toymaker is actually the one playing the game? The
That's
Doctor
correct.
is actually
Yeah.
him.
Well,
I thought that was what was implied, although it is very surreal, and it's kind of hard to keep track of what's going on because of that. I mean, they keep you guessing. They keep changing the rules. And when you get to the end, even you can't even tell it's over because the doctor's still a puppet and she's still got amnesia. So I mean, it's a very bizarre story and it's very well done, though. I mean, I think I'd agree with that part of it. That it's a good story. It'll keep you guessing for a good hour. Yeah. And the performances are really good, especially Bailey.
Bailey, yeah.
And I'd agree about Charley. She's very good in this. So, yeah, no complaints from me.
Okay, good man. Okay, Phil, lay it on us. Opening thoughts, mate. What is your gripe with this story, if you have any, sir?
Well, hang on. First things first. Me and Q are going to come to blows about Charley because I can't stand it.
Oh, here we go.
But anyway,
that makes no sense right there.
But as everybody said so far, it's kind of it's a very tricky turn. My question was, I think either Tim or Kieran answered it, the fact that the Doctor got beaten in the game before Charley turned up. Is that the case? That he was playing the game and that's why he's a puppet?
No, I think the Doctor defeated him, which is why he's in the game. You think Charley's in the game, but it's a game for one player, which is the title is a dead giveaway, Solitaire. Well, so I mean, you don't find that out till nearly the end when you find out that he's been playing the game himself and Charley's just part of the game. So
I got you. I get it now. So he's trapped in his own little game because he's not aware that he lost the game against the Doctor. Okay, it's good. I do like the fact that Charley gets to be clever, especially about the clues about the door that she's got to open that she can't open.
The magnet, yeah.
The magnet stuff. That was clever on her part. And as Kevin said about that voice game or whatever that voice says, that's kind of cool, but it's a bit annoying after a while, to be honest. And the Doctor being a puppet, though, I just couldn't understand because it's the TARDIS there. The TARDIS was there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the cupboard.
The cupboard.
The blue cupboard, which I took to.
Remember, Charlie's the only one that saw it as a blue cupboard.
Yeah.
The Toymaker thought it was silver.
Oh.
And she has amnesia, so she doesn't remember the TARDIS.
Okay.
Or the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
this is why you listen to the whole story, Phil, before you review it.
I did a couple of nights ago, and that was a couple of nights ago. But today I'll try to get through it again, but I couldn't. But
can't hold his liquor.
I can't hold my liquor. There you go. It's not bad, but it's not one of my favourites. And for me, Charlotte, everybody knows, Charlotte's not my favourite companion. Anything that she's in, I can't bear. So
that's a lie.
That goes to one viewing figure for Master Chef.
No.
Yeah. All right, Phil, no problem. Sue, opening thoughts for you.
Thank you. I liked the revisiting the Celestial Toymaker, the Toymaker. The Toymaker is amazing. It also brought back like the games players of Triskelion and Star Trek and the
Star Trek.
the Waddy games in Star Trek, the Deep Space Nine. Fantastic throwbacks for me. And I really enjoy Charley Pollard. I enjoy the Edwardian adventurist. I'm not opposed to her in any form. She's amazing to me, and India Fisher rocks. And so I really enjoy this, and I like the fact that it was a game played by itself. The Solitaire, the clues were great. It was like a bit mind robber-ish, very trippy. Anyway, I like it. Thanks.
All right. Mind robber minus the piper. Well, how about you, mate? Opening thoughts?
Yeah, I like this very much. It was a good companion chronicle that you see the Charley face the Toymaker. But like Tim revealed, that in the revelation at the end, that she's not playing the game. It was a Toymaker, and she is the solution, which she did, which her solution of what she did, which was pretty cool. Which is unusual because this story takes place after Embrace the Darkness and before the time of the Daleks.
Yeah, really early on. Yeah,
that's how early it was. And I don't know if this story or maybe the one before it, this is when she actually confessed that she's in love with the Doctor.
No, that was, oh God, man.
Remember, the next one, two more, in Neverland later, she starts saying it, but I think
that's for Philip at a stroke.
That's later on.
Yeah,
that's Neverland, but that's later on. But I said this one, remember where it takes place. So in this story, she actually had that little confession when she said it to the Toymaker. So I don't know if this is the first time she says it, but That stood out right there. It's unusual that the Toymaker is just a great character. That he was only used on TV once and a radio at least 3 times in Big Finish. So
well, it would have been twice had it not been for Michael Grade, but we'll not get into that.
that's another story.
Yeah.
So, it was not bad though. But I wish I'm shocked that he hasn't appeared yet on TV. So I don't know why I haven't done that. Any actor could play him because he says it right here. I could change my face whenever I feel like that.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. But is this you say a precursor for her Charley having her own audio story? Maybe, but that was a couple of years later like that. But you got to give it props that she was the one that she stood out, even though there's only a 2-man audio and with no narration, unlike other companion chronicles that had narration. This one didn't have it, so this one maybe one of 3 that didn't have any narration. That stood out very well to me. I gotta give it props because for a 2-man crew, this was a great story, and I didn't even realize it to the end of the twist on it like that. So it really got me hooked on it. So I recommend it very well for anybody who wants to hear it.
Excellent, and for me, yeah, I'll recommend it too. Phillips' issues with it is fine, and by the by, that's his taste, I guess. David Bailey sells this for me as great as India Fisher is in it. His rendition of the Toymaker is really, really good. Yeah.
Can I just say that I didn't actually say that. David Bailey for me is a good version of the Celestial Toymaker. He's very good at this. His voice is very, very sort of like, when you had what's the other one, the previous one called Michael Goff?
Alfred. Yeah.
Alfred, Michael Goff. He was very gentlemanly type. Celestial Toymaker. You can get on with that one. This one is very dark, and you don't know which way he's going to switch.
It's very Alan Rickman.
Yeah, that's a good call actually. Alan Rickman's a good analogy. Who was the fella that got to play him in? I know it's Death in Blackpool. What was the other one? The Nightmare Fair.
Nightmare Fair.
Yeah, that was David Bailey as well, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. But has a iteration of the Toymaker is superb here. The only wee gripe I've got, I guess it was probably intentional, but when Charley's imitating the Doctor as the marionette puppet, kind of, wee bit, you're like, and you're like, really? What? Yeah, but what the hell? It's a fucking marionette. I'm not got any split hairs. So.
You didn't really get it split too much.
So not too bad then. But I don't know, a nice hour passes by swimmingly, and a nice little mystery, even if I have just blown it open for you by telling you the outcome. It's a review, people, folks. We can't help it. Deal with it. Right, guys, any events there's new characters apart from 2, any events or circumstances within this audio play that stood out for you? Kieran, anything stand out for you, mate?
Well, there was a lot of things that stood out. But no, like I said, it's just the performances themselves that stood out, in all honesty.
All right, mate. Fair enough. Sue, how about you? Preferably with your mic on.
Yeah, sorry. The great riddles and rhymes were like reminiscent of the way it went down in the Celestial Toymaker, and I enjoy those. I enjoy trying to just figure them out. I was in the dark. I honestly can tell you, I never figured out what really was supposed to be happening, especially the one on the moon.
Okay, well, nice to see you were in the void. Philip, how about you?
I think the beginning part where she's having to go through the door time and time again, when she's trying to leave. I can't remember that conundrum. That was quite cool. And the fact that when he kept doing what you did earlier, when you in your opening bit, I went to the moon and did all this palaver. That got on my nerves a little bit because I didn't understand what he was trying to do.
It was a joke. The clue, the solution was that everything he was saying had double letters in it, like moon had 2 O's, Charley Pollard had double letters. Double letters, get it? That's the solution, dude.
That just shows you how black I am, and never mind.
But the views of Philip Archer don't necessarily represent the views of everybody here on Audio Who.
I'm a white girl, and I couldn't figure it out, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, nice to know that we all get confused together. All right. Well, how about you, mate?
Well, I like that Charlie noticed when the Celestial Toymaker was getting upset that he acted like a spoiled child, and her solution to the door with the magnet, that really stood out. And then of course she realized the TARDIS was there when she threw the doll, and then the Toymaker was making it sound like the doctor was killed, but it wasn't, and then that's how she was able to get out of it. So that really stood out, that she was able to solve it like that. And in a funny way, she's one of the few people that gave the Toymaker the defeat, because in the end he was so upset he didn't want to go with her because he lost. So he got ticked off about that. So that really stood out. I liked that.
All right. Timbo, anything for you, mate?
Well, I was going to say the bit with the she leaves the shop and comes back in the shop at the same time. She can't get out of that loop.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. But yeah, also the idea of the game shrinking. If you make a wrong move, you lose 20%, and it just gets small to the point where you'll actually end up being crushed by the game. So I thought that was pretty clever.
Yeah, and interesting concept. That's basically what I enjoyed. This thing obviously had a time limit on it, or if you made a wrong move, the shop obviously closed in upon itself. So that was an interesting concept for me. And then in the end, the Toymaker just said, "No, fuck this. I'm staying here. I'm going to get crushed because you beat me." Oh dear. But David Bailey, as been mentioned, sublime display as a Toymaker here. And if you want another outing with a Toymaker as opposed to Michael Goff's unfortunately still missing outing on TV, this is probably your best bet in the here and now until they bring him back. So give it a spin. It might be for you. Right, guys. Open big portion of the cast. Anything else you want to bring up before we get this rated and in the can?
Is the Toymaker is he a Time Lord, or is he just an immortal? Because they never really said.
It's not really specified.
Well, the doctor said at the end of the doctor said at the end of the thing that he was just a grumpy immortal.
He's an immortal.
He didn't claim he was a Time Lord.
He's an immortal from another dimension.
All right, hang on.
That's why the second doctor faced the female version of it.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, that's going to get doing well.
What, the Queen of Time?
Yeah, the Queen of Time. That's the one, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's a good one as well.
Was that a BBC book, wasn't it? Was that BBC?
No, that's Big Finish.
Big Finish.
Yeah,
The Queen of Time.
It's it's a, what do you call it? Missing adventure.
Lost
Oh,
Story.
shit.
Love
Oh,
Story.
Lost Story, one of the 26. Okay, fair enough. I completely forgot about that. We might need to tackle that at some point.
I think
I like that one.
I think we did. We have to go check if we did that one already.
No,
we
we
didn't.
No, that might be something once we get back to Trouton. Anything else, guys?
No.
No? Phil? Blow smoke up your ass now? No.
Leave me. No, it's fine. It's fine as it was.
Okay, Timbo?
No more Charlotte for another couple of weeks, yeah, please.
We're not doing McGann for another couple of weeks. You sorted.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I liked the cravat, the discussion about his velvet, the little marionette and his velvet jacket and his beautiful silk cravat. I thought that was cute.
I just get visions of the Puppet Master movies. I'm sorry, man.
I'm shocked they haven't done another Charlie Companion Chronicle. That's a little bit bugged out.
That was the only one, I believe.
Yeah, that's the only one. The only one.
Is that the one that she did? I could have sworn she did another one.
No.
Yeah, I think that was the only one for 8 altogether.
No, he had another one, but it was
Oh,
another
the Irish
person.
Wild Time one. Yeah.
Didn't he do one with Joe Grant right at the end, towards the end of the
Yeah, Joe and Irish, yeah.
Yeah.
Katie Manning. And what sort of Doom?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Okay. All right, guys. Well, if there's nothing else, I guess now that I'm back from down under, it's that time again.
For Graham's annuals, eyes, ears, and as exam.
I can't remember what it's called. Okay, let's go find it.
I went to the moon, and it's time to rate this, but we will not give it a number. Philip, what do you give this out of 10?
I'm going to give it a paltry little number 6 out of 10.
That's admirable, considering you're a right bitch about it. Well done, son.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, what does NYC, mate? What's the number?
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 for a companion chronicle that's only 1 hour long. It's a great story to listen to, and one of the rare only companion chronicle that has Charley Pollard in it, so it stood out pretty good.
Okay. Kieran, what do you rate this out of 10, buddy?
Yeah, I'll be giving it a 9 out of 10. It's a clever piece of writing by John Dorney with a great piece of drama by the two leads.
Oakley dokley, high praise indeed. Sue, what say you?
I'll give it an 8.5 because it wasn't long enough.
Oh my God, you have to go John Hurt on her ass, didn't you? Yeah, shocking. All right, what's the number for technical? Timbo, what do you reckon, mate?
I was going to give it a 9.5, but actually I think I'm going to up it to a 10 because there's nothing to complain about. It's very well done. It's very well acted, well produced. It's very well written. And I didn't even realize till Will mentioned it that there was no narration. I just think, because it's actually, it feels like a full cast drama. So yeah, I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And for me, yeah, what the hell? The hell with Sue's 8.5. We'll go full blown John Hart and say no more and give it a number 9 out of 10. Why the hell not? 9 out of 10.
Would that not be an Eccleston?
No, after the shift. He's an incarnation number 10, So.
Well, actually, I think John Hurt would be an 8.5. So actually, Sue had the Hurt.
Wow. Yeah, well.
You got the ickies.
Well, okay. Well, I'm only going by the numbers, but there we go. So, yeah, there we go. 9 out of 10, folks. And we are done, dusted, and wrapped up for the evening. Join us next week.
Back, Graham.
Oh, thank you. It's great to be back in the land where people aren't, herded out in a prison ship or a van. I didn't land at Fraggle Rock, and it's good to be home. So, yeah.
God, no.
Yeah, Flaming Galah, yeah.
Are you missing the dingoes?
Oh, yeah, but not the babies. So, all's well. So, next week, guys, we will be tackling another outing for David Tennant and Billy Piper and his second season of Audio Adventures. And Philip.
Philip, what's the title?
Oh, it's called The Sword of the Chevalier or Chevalier.
Yes, we have a nice transgender outing for you with a sword. I'm sure Philip will enjoy that. So next week, binaries need not apply. So we look forward to sit down and tackling that.
Oh, dear me.
And with that, we will call it adieu. We will bid you adios. And we will simply say, please check out our buddies on the wonderful world of the YouTube. You get the guys and dolls at Geeks Assembled. You get Dr. Freedom and his news broadcasts at Megafeld, as well as the adventures of Dr. Freedom and Eric, Johnny Blues, Sammy Carter, Mike Shannon, whenever he's online. Like, share, comment, subscribe, a thumbs up, a thumbs down. And with that, we're getting on out of here. It's Sunday night, and it's time for a beer. Be excellent to yourself, folks, and each other, and we'll be seeing you next week. And fuckity bye. Good night, folks.